Hello, my name is Clee Jones. I'm going to present a discussion about writing at work. According to Dr. Mary Johnson Gerard, there are 4 forms of professional communication: verbal, written, public speaking, and digital communications. A report in the USA Today states that 89% of employers think that it is vitally important that colleges emphasize communication skills, both orally and in writing. This presentation focuses on written forms of communication, such as letters, memorandums, emails, and reports, and so on. I posed a series of questions to several chefs on campus. Here are their responses. What types of written business correspondence do you typically use on a day-to-day basis?
My primary correspondence is email.
Okay.
Sending email, either letters or notes to different people. Okay. A lot of prospecting in the business I do, trying to get a meeting set up.
What correspondence do you typically use in your line of work?
I would say the main written communication is emails or business letters. Email mostly in the school side of it, in the catering side of it. Letters with our business. Not a whole lot. The biggest thing in the catering business is I make a prep list. It's just handwritten. That way everybody sees it. Everybody knows what needs to be done, and we mark it off as we go. School reports that have to be given to the director. Emails to other instructors. That's about it.
How frequently do you use extensive writing in the workplace, such as letters or reports, and for what reasons?
Daily. Welcome letters to brides, thank you letters to clients, just answering questions for clients, daily back and forth. Facebook, updating our Facebook page, just letting people know what we've got going on that day. Social media is very important. Occasionally Twitter. I'd like to get into the blogging aspect, so every day is written correspondence of some sort.
All right.
I like good grammar, I like good sentence structure, so very professional correspondence, and not, I tend to use, if I'm using numbers, for example, I'll spell them out. Part of what I learned in my, in business school was, make it look.
What is your personal approach to written communication?
I have one rule that I try to follow, that I always try to be in a good frame of mind and smile as I'm writing a letter, so that it's authentic, that my feelings of, welcoming that new bride or creating the perfect menu comes out from here and here with the same feeling that I have on the inside. I want them to feel the warm, friendly, get that warm, fuzzy feeling by what I'm giving them, so that they do, it's very important. There's some clients I never meet or speak with. It's just simply booked over the internet. So for me, I have got to put my personality into whatever it is I'm proposing or writing or.
Work-specific form of writing, such as shorthand or abbreviations?
Yes, I do. Use abbreviations, shorthand. All the time when I'm doing personal notes for myself. When we're doing the prep list, we have a communication that we know amongst ourselves. We've been working with each other, so we have a shorthand that works on the prep list and that everybody understands.
The abbreviation Queen. Croissant is an X, chicken is a CK. Yes, but it's all my own personal made-up shorthand, nothing specific in the field. But I do train my employees on what it means, so very important to, there again, educate your staff.
All right. And lastly, do you think that most employees or other individuals that you come across lack adequate writing skills that are necessary?
You know, it is a challenge at times. I myself cannot spell, and it's very difficult. Sometimes for me, I really have to slow down. I think it slows me down. If people had better skills, I think they'd be a lot more productive in the work field, in the workforce. Time is money, especially when you're in business for yourself. I mean, if you're in business for anyone, time is money. It's somebody's money. It may not be your own. You know, you may think of it as I'm making more money because I'm on the clock longer. But especially when you're in business for yourself, time is money, and you're going to fill that position with a person that can be thorough, makes it sound professional, and does it right the first time. So I think it's very important. I would say communication is the key to success in all aspects, whether it be written or verbal, or even with the way you approach someone. It's a
Place lack adequate writing skills that are necessary.
I don't have a lot of people in my workplace, but just from experience, I think there is a lack of. I'm not gonna say it's horrible, but there's a lack of writing skills. I find, and I think some of the people I've dealt with have learned through the years, just personal experience or whatever. But I think even I wear many hats, but from teaching, I always try to stress to the students, try to write well, because it really reflects your intelligence, the way you come across. And as an instructor or a business person, if I read something well written, not a lot of typos, or sentence structure is very good, then it goes a long way.
Honestly, that question is hit and miss. The reason why I say that, in the school side of it, I would say most of my students, they have the ability to be great written communicators. Now, in the outside business and catering, we get employees off the street that do not have all the education, and you see it all the time in restaurants and stuff, because they might not have all the education that some people have. But yes, I would say some do lack adequate writing skills.
All right, cool.